ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما أما بعد فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها فإن كل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. Respected ones, we welcome each and every one of you to another section of our class on the book titled Mujmal Usuli Ahli Sunnah wal Jama'ah fil Aqidah, a book that is written by Sheikh Dr. Nasir ibn al-Karim al-Abdul. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reward him abundantly and to preserve him upon Sunnah. Today is the night of Thursday, which is the 26th of Jumada al-Thani, 1444 years after the migration of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu from Mecca to Medina, which is in conformity with the what was the Gregorian calendar?
This is
The 18th of January 2023. We are here in Masjid Bayti al-Izzah, not for the purpose of worldly benefit, but to strengthen our relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through this particular book mentioned, that is Mujmal Usuli Ahli Sunnah wal Jama'ah fil Aqidah. We beseech Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us conformity in whatever we shall be discussing today. The author, inshallah ta'ala, we are going to continue our class today from page number 5. The author said, فَالْعَقِيدَةُ الْإِسْلَامِيَّةُ تَعْنِي فَالْعَقِيدَةُ الْإِسْلَامِيَّةُ تَعْنِي, meaning the Islamic creed means فَالْعَقِيدَةُ الْإِسْلَامِيَّةُ تَعْنِي, that is, the Islamic creed means, when we say al-Aqidah al-Islamiyah, we are talking about that Aqidah that is extracted, that is taken from the Quran and the authentic Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So under this particular subtopic, we are going to be exposed to the reality with respect to the authentic creed, with respect to that creed that is taken from the Quran and the authentic Sunnah. The author said, Al-Iman al-Jazimu billahi ta'ala. Aqidatul Islamiyya, the Islamic creed means, number one, to believe firmly, to have firm belief in Allah the Most High. What is the meaning of this expression? Al-Imanu al-Jazimu billahi ta'ala. The ulama said what it means is Al-Iman al-Thabit alladhi la yadkhuluhu ash-shak wa la yaqbalu ash-shak anna Allah ta'ala mawjudun wa huwa munfarid bi rububiyyatihi wa uluhiyyatihi wa asma'ihi wa sifatihi. The meaning of this expression is to have firm belief such that doubt cannot enter or penetrate such belief. To have a belief that doubt cannot enter or penetrate that Allah exists. Of course, there is no doubt regarding the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Shaykh Abdullah ibn Abdul Hamid al-Athari in his book Al-Hadith fi Aqidah al-Salaf al-Salih, he mentioned that there are three things that indicate the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Number one is al-aql. The sound intellect actually indicates the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Number two is al-hisu. Physical things, visible things indicate the existence of who? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Al-shar'u, and the legislation, the Quran, the Sunnah also indicates that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala controversy with respect to the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Everybody believes that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala exists. And this is the concept of Tawheed al-Rububiyyah. Because when you say Tawheed al-Rububiyyah, the ulama said it is Tawheed al-Wujud. It's a Tawheed that is telling you about the existence of Allah. And there is no dispute among the Muslims and the non-Muslims with respect to the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So when they say al-Imanu al-Jazim billahi ta'ala, the first thing that enters this particular expression is that you should have a firm belief that Allah the Most High exists. That is number one. The number two, you should also have a firm belief that Allah is single in His Rububiyyah. Allah is single in what? In His Rububiyyah. No one says Rububiyyah. What we are talking about the actions of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is single. Allah is alone in His actions. And also, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is single in the actions of the servant towards Him. That is Tawheed Mada al-Ibadah. Anything that is described as Ibadah, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is single in that thing. You don't share that thing. You don't share that thing. You don't actually give that thing to other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then you also believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is single in His asma wa sifat, in His names and attributes. This is the meaning of al-Iman al-Jazim billahi ta'ala. Is to believe, to have a firm belief, such that doubt cannot penetrate that belief that Allah exists and that Allah is single in His lordship, He's single in His worship, He's single in His names and attributes. The author then said, وَمَا يَجِبُ لَهُ مِنَ التَّوْحِيدِ وَمَا يَجِبُ لَهُ مِنَ التَّوْحِيدِ. And whatever that is obligatory for Allah, whatever that is obligatory for Allah of what? His tawheed, of His monotheism. The ulama said the meaning of this particular expression, وَمَا يَجِبُ لَهُ مِنَ التَّوْحِيدِ, أي وَمَا يَجِبُ لِلَّهِ مِنَ الرُّبُوبِيَّةِ وَالْأُلُوهِيَّةِ وَالْأَسْمَاءِ وَالصِّفَاتِ. Meaning what is obligatory for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or what is obligatory towards Allah regarding what? His lordship, regarding His worship, regarding His names and attributes. What is that thing that is obligatory towards Allah regarding all that have been mentioned? You must have firm belief on those things. Regarding His Rububiyyah, Allah is alone. You must have firm belief that Allah is alone in His Rububiyyah. Regarding His Uluhiyyah, Allah is alone. You must have firm belief that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is alone in His Uluhiyyah. Regarding His Asma wa Sifat, Allah is alone. You must have firm belief that what? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is what? Is alone. Mafhum? Wa ta'a. And also to have firm belief and to obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And to obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the ulama said, At-ta'a tanqasim ila qismayn. When we talk about obedience, it's divided into what? Into two. We have at-ta'a al-mutlaqa and at-ta'atu al-muqayyada. We have al-mutlaqa, the unconditional obedience. We have al-muqayyada, the confined and restricted what? Obedience. So what is the meaning of the unconditional obedience? What is the meaning of the confined obedience? The ulama said the unconditional obedience lillahi ta'ala wa li rasulihi la li ghayrihima. It is only Allah and His Messenger that you obey unconditionally without asking why. I hope you are getting the concept. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala established this fact in the Quran. But other than Allah, you obey them based on what? Condition. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, ati'u Allah wa ati'u ar-rasul wa mada wa ulil amri minkum. If you look at this verse, Allah said, all you who have believed, obey Allah, obey the messenger. He then said, wa ulil amri minkum. He did not say, wa ati'u ulil amri minkum. The ulama said there is gayat al-hikmat al-balala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did that to teach us that the obedience to other than Allah is confined. بمعنى مرتبطة بموافقة الكتاب والسنة. The obedience to other than Allah is confined, is attached to when their expression or when their instruction is in conformity with the Quran and the Word and the authentic Sunnah. Jama'ah, do you understand the concept? So to Allah, the Rasul is Atta'ah al-Mutlaqa. Mafhum? وَبِمَلَائِكَتِهِ And to have firm belief such that doubt does not penetrate such belief that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has angels. To believe that the angels, they exist. You understand? To believe in the existence of the angels of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And to also believe that these angels, they are created from where? From light. Hadith of Imam Muslim, hadith of Aisha. Aisha said, the Rasul said, خُلِقَتِ الْمَلَائِكَةُ مِن نُور. The angels are created from where? From light. وَخُلِقَ الْجَانُّ مِن مَارِجٍ مِن نَارٍ. And the jinns, they are created from smokeless flame of fire. So this indicates that jinns they exist. This also indicates that Iblis actually exists. The Prophet said, وَخُلِقَ آدَمْ مِمَّا وُصِفَ لَكُمْ. And Adam was created from that which has been described. What has been described to us? كُلُّكُم مِّنْ آدَمْ وَآدَمَ خُلِقَ مِنْ تُرَابٍ. Meaning Adam has been created from where? From the clay. You must understand. So you must believe that the angels are created from light. You must also believe that the angels ijman wa tafsilan. Where Allah mentioned them generally, you believe in them in that manner. Where Allah mentioned them specifically, you believe in them in that word, in that manner. For instance, Allah says, "Amana ar-rasul bima unzila ilayhi min rabbih wal mu'minun kullun amana billahi." He then said what? Wa malaikatihi wa kutubihi wa rusulihi. Allah says, the messenger and the believers, they believe in what has been revealed, what has been sent down to the messenger. Allah says all of them believe in Allah. They believe in who? The angels. You can see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not mention them by their names here. He mentioned them generally. So you believe also what? In the angels generally. In another verse, Allah says, "Man kana aduwwan lillahi wa malaikatihi wa jibrila wa mikala fa inna Allaha aduwwun lil kafirin." Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned them in this verse generally and specifically. Which one is the general expression? Malaika. Which one is the specific expression? Jibril wa Mikail. So you believe that we have an angel that is called what? Jibril. You also believe that we have an angel that is called what? Mikail. Jamal, do you understand the concept? But you also believe in the attributes of the angel, that they don't disobey Allah. Allah said, "La ya'asuna Allah ma amarahum wa yaf'aluna ma yu'marun." They don't disobey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You also believe that there is no servant of Allah. وَقَالُوا اتَّخَذَ الرَّحْمَنُ وَلَدًا بَلْ عِبَادٌ مُكْرَمُونَ. Allah said, لَا يَسْبِقُونَهُ بِالْقَوْلِ وَهُمْ بِأَمْرِهِ يَعْمَلُونَ. Allah said, يَعْلَمُ مَا بَيْنَ أَيْدِيهِمْ وَمَا خَلْفَهُمْ وَلَا يَشْفَعُونَ إِلَّا لِمَنِ ارْتَضَى وَهُمْ مِنْ خَشْيَتِهِ مُشْفِقُونَ. So it means that the angels, they are no servant of Allah. The angels do not contradict the instructions of Allah. The angels fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The angels do not do except by the permission of Allah. Because Allah said, وَلَا يَشْفَعُونَ إِلَّا لِمَنِ ارْتَضَى وَهُمْ مِنْ خَشْيَتِهِ مُشْفِقُونَ. So you must also believe in this towards the angels. You must also believe that the angels, no one knows their number. وَمَا يَعْلَمُ جُنُودَ رَبِّكَ إِلَّا هُوَ. Nobody can categorically tell you that the total number of the angels is like this. It's not possible. Hadith of Imam Tirmidhi, that the Prophet said 70,000 angels used to enter what? Baytul Ma'am, and they will not come, but they will not return to it. 70,000 every day. So that means the angels are more than how many? They are more than 10 that we know. I hope you are getting the concept. The ulama said part of the belief regarding the angel is that you must call them what Allah called them. You must not call them what Allah did not call them. Like, some angels, there's an angel, some persons used to call Azrael. I hope you are getting it. Allah did not call him like that. What did Allah call him in Surah Al-Sajdah? قُلْ يَتَوَفَّاكُمْ مَلَكُ الْمَوْتِ الَّذِي وُكِّلَ بِكُمْ ثُمَّ إِلَىٰ رَبِّكُمْ تُرْجَعُونَ. Allah called him مَلَكُ الْمَوْتِ. So what do you call him? مَلَكُ الْمَوْتِ. I hope you are getting the concept. Allah called Angel Jibreel. What do you call Angel Jibreel? Jibreel. Allah called Mikael. What do you call him? Mikael. Israfil also. There is an authentic hadith where the Prophet ﷺ called this particular angel by this name, Israfil. So you also call the angel by what? By that name. Jama'ah, we get in the concept. And also, you believe that these angels, Allah has given them power to take human form. Just like the way, an angel Jibreel appeared to who? Maryam, in the form of what? Human. The angels also appeared to Nabiullah Ibrahim as strangers in the form of what? Human. The angels appeared to Nabiullah Lut. I hope you are getting it, in human form when they came to destroy his people. The angel also used to appear to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Look at the hadith. The hadith of what? The hadith of Jibreel. Jibreel appeared to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the form of what? Human. I hope you are getting it. When he asked the Prophet, "Akhbirni anil Islam, anil Iman, anil Ihsan." The Aisha said that Rasul and the angel and the Jibreel used to appear to the Prophet in the form of Jahiyatul Kalbi. So it means that the angels, they have the power. Allah has given them the power to take the structure, to take what? Human structure. You must also believe in what? You must also believe in this. Jama'ah, do you understand? You must believe that the angels, they have what? Wings. Allah said, Alhamdulillah, فَاطِرِ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ جَاعِلِ الْمَلَائِكَةِ أُولِي أَجْنِحَةٍ مَثْنَى وَثُلَاثَ وَرُبَاعَ يزيد في الخلق ما يشاء. Allah said, وَإِنَّ اللَّهَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ. So there are angels with 2 wings, there are angels with 3 wings, there are angels with how many wings? 4. In the hadith of Imam Bukhari, the Prophet said he saw angel Jibreel with how many wings? 600 wings. So you believe that the angels, they also have what? They have wings. Jama'ah, do we understand this? This is a kind of summary with respect to what? Al-Iman bil-Malaika. We're going to believe and to have firm belief in the books of Allah. In the books, they did not say the book, the books. I hope we are getting the concept. The belief in the books of Allah is divided into 2. The scholars of Aqidah said there's what ijmal and what tafsilan. Those ones that you know, the way you know them generally, like At-Tawrah, Al-Injil, Zabur, Sufi, Musa, Sufi, Ibrahim, you believe in them like that. Ijmalan. I hope you are getting the concept. You believe in the books Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed ijmalan. And those ones that Allah called them, Allah actually mentioned their names like Zabur, like At-Tawrah, Injil, Sufi, Ibrahim, and Musa. You believe in them also. Then you believe in the Quran, yani tafsilan. I hope you are getting the concept. You believe that the Quran has abrogated all other books. All other books that came before the Quran have been abrogated by what? By the Quran. As such, you don't work with any book except what? Except the Quran. Jamal, do you understand the concept? You don't work with any book except what? Except the Quran. The Quran has explained everything. Allah said, وَنَزَّلْنَا عَلَيْكَ الْكِتَابَ تِبْيَانًا لِكُلِّ شَيْءٍ. Allah said, we have sent down the book to you explaining everything. تِبْيَانًا لِكُلِّ شَيْءٍ. Everything, the Quran has explained it. I hope we are getting the concept. Some Jews, they met some scholars when they went to a restaurant. So when they saw these scholars, they went and met them and they said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala stated in the Quran that وَنَزَّلْنَا عَلَيْكَ الْكِتَابَ تِبْيَانًا لِكُلِّ شَيْءٍ. So explain to us, how is this particular food prepared from the Quran? You know, because they understand Arabic. Allah said everything. The Quran has explained everything. Allah sent down the Quran explaining everything. So these Jews, they met these scholars and they said, explain to us how this particular food was actually prepared. From where? From the Quran. The scholars said, who is in charge of cooking in this particular restaurant? They called the person. The scholars then asked the person that, how is this particular food prepared? I hope you are getting it. The cook then explained how it was prepared. When he finished his explanation, the scholar then said, this is how the Quran actually explained it. Do you understand? So the Jew, they were surprised. The Jews were surprised. They said, how come? How did the Quran explain it like this? The scholar then said, Allah said, first I will add the dhikri. Who directed them to ask Ahl al-Dhikr? The Quran. I hope you are getting the concept. How did they don't know? And the Quran says, if you don't know, ask people who are. Who knows? I hope you are getting the concept. So the Quran has explained everything. You don't need any other book again. So if you must work with any other book, whatever comes from any other book, you are going to measure it with what? With the Quran. Jamal, we understand. وَرُسُلِهِ and his messengers. Ijmal and what I've seen and also. The ones you know and the ones you did not know. You did not know. I hope we are getting the concept. You believe that among the messengers of Allah, how many messengers do we have? How many messengers do we have? How many messengers do we have? Al-Rusul. How many Rasul or Rusul do we have?
25.
25. 25. Now, another trial. How many messengers? 313 accents. Barakallahu fiqh. The messengers are 313. What about the prophets? 125. Now, what about the prophets? You see that there is problem. These are basic questions. Numbers of prophets, numbers of messengers. How many prophets do we have? Prophets of Allah. How many? 124,000. Jawab, do you understand? May Allah Ta'ala continue to guide us. So now you believe in all the messengers of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. And you also believe that among these messengers, 5 are the best. They call them what? Ulul Azm. Who can mention them? Who can mention the Ulul Azm? Prophet who? Prophet Muhammad, Prophet Ibrahim, Prophet Musa, Prophet Isa, and who? Please, let somebody mention Ulul Azm.
Prophet Ibrahim.
Prophet Ibrahim.
Prophet Dawood.
Prophet Dawood.
Prophet Ibrahim.
Prophet Ibrahim.
Prophet Isa.
Prophet Isa.
Prophet Musa.
Prophet Musa.
Prophet
Muhammad Sallallahu Allahu Musta'an. I like this class. I like this how we are going to be taking the class. Inshallah. It's many one. Prophet Nuh. Ahsan. Barakallahu fiqh. Barakallahu fiqh. So these are the Ulul Azm. Among all the messengers, they are the best. So the ulama said, among the Ulul Azmi again, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the best. I hope you are getting the concept. If you look at the messengers of Allah, each and every one of them was sent to a particular nation. But the Prophet Muhammad was sent to where? Allah said, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا كَافَةً لِلنَّاسِ بَشِيرًا وَنَذِيرًا. In another word, Allah said, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. Jamal, do we understand the concept? So the Prophet Muhammad is what? Is the best. The ulama said, if you look at this particular arrangement, this is how it came in the hadith of Imam al-Bukhari and Muslim. I hope we are getting it. The hadith of Jibreel, and tumina billah, wa malaikatihi, wa kutubihi, wa rusulihi. What is the wisdom? The scholar said there is wisdom behind it. Do you know what this sequence is telling you? This sequence is telling you that the message is from who? Allah. I hope you are getting the concept. From who he is sent with the message? The Malaika. What is that message that the Malaika is sent with? The books. To who now? To the messengers. I hope you are getting the concept. That's why they brought Allah, Malaika, Kutub, and Rusul. Wallahu ta'ala. وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ, and to have firm belief in the last day. What do you know believe in the last day? Believe in the last day. This is very important. You must believe that everybody will die. كُلُّ نَفْسٍ ذَائِقَةٌ. You must believe in this. You must also believe in the grave, the punishment and the enjoyment of what? Of the grave. There are some people with the aqidah called Tanasukul Arwah. That's the aqidah. Tanasukul Mada. Check An-Nihal wal-Milal of Al-Imam Shahrastani. If you believe that if somebody dies, such person will appear in another town. I hope you are getting it. If he's a good person, he will be enjoying, he will be living a luxurious life there. And if he's a bad person, he will be living what? A wretched life there. So that means they don't believe that there is what we call Qiyamah. I hope you are getting the concept. They don't believe in what? Qiyamah. So that's why the scholar said, part of the belief in the last day is to believe in the punishment and also the bounty, the favor, the enjoyment of what? Of the grave. The ulama also said that it is also part of the belief of the last day to believe in the signs of the last day. The signs of the last day, they are divided into how many? Into two. We have the minor signs and the what? The major signs. What are the minor signs? Who can mention one out of the minor signs? The women will be more than the men. Is it happening? The women will be more than what? The men. Markets will be close to each other. Alcohol center. Alcoholic center will be what? Will be proclaimed. What will be displayed. People will no longer be shy of taking alcohol in public. People will be committing zina a lot in public. Women will be walking naked, even though they think that they are what? They are putting on clothes. It's one of the signs of what? Of Qiyamah. The one who understand the concept, there will be fitna. There will be fitna. Every part of the world will be facing one or two fitna, problems. It's part of the minor signs of what? Of the last hour. There will be people who will be factioning the masjid. People will be beautifying the masjid. I hope they are getting the concept. They will be competing on the beautification of the masjid. This one will put tie here, this one will do this one. What is about the signs of Qiyamah? You know, the beggars. Poor people will be competing in what? In lofty buildings. These are part of the signs of what? Qiyamah. Minor signs. The major signs, there are 10. Among them is the appearance of Muhammad ibn Abdullah al-Mahdi. Do we understand? And also the appearance of Nabiullah Isa, the appearance of Dajjal. It's also among the major signs of the Qiyamah. And also when the sun rises from where? From where? From west to where? Is among the major signs of what? Of Qiyamah. So you must believe in all this. You must also believe in all that the Prophet told us regarding what will happen on that day. Some people will be drowned by their sweat. Some people, their sweat will reach their chest. I hope you are getting the concept. But there are some people again who Allah is going to shade. Allah is going to put them under what? Under a shade on that day. I hope you are getting. Some people will go to Jannah. Some people will go to where? Hellfire. you believe in the scale of measurement, and that scale has what? Two side. Two side. One side will weigh the good deed, and the other side will weigh what? The bad deed. Is it only the deed that will be weighed? No, including human. Because the hadith, the Prophet said, you see somebody that is very fat, they will put him on the scale. I hope they are getting it. He will not even weigh the wing of a fly. Do you understand the concept? And the Prophet said, the shin of the life of Masud that people are laughing at. If they put on the scale, if they place that skin, that shin of Abdullah ibn Masud on the scale, it will overweigh. Do we understand the concept? So that shows that it is not only the deeds that will be weighed, but human also will be what? Will be weighed. فَأَمَّا مَنْ ثَقُلَتْ مَوَازِينُهُ فَهُوَ فِي عِيشَةٍ رَاضِيَةٍ وَأَمَّا مَنْ خَفَّتْ مَوَازِينُهُ فَأُمُّهُ هَاوِيَةٌ. So everyone whose scale is heavy is going to wear Jannah. Anyone whose scale is light is going to wear hellfire. You also believe that some people will take their record, in their right hand, while some will take in their left hand. Jamaica, do you understand? All these are summary regarding what they believe in the last day. You must believe that nobody knows when it will come. إِلَيْهِ يُرَدُّ عِلْمُ السَّاعَةِ. إِلَيْهِ يُرَدُّ عِلْمُ السَّاعَةِ. The knowledge of the last hour is what? Is referred back to Allah. Nobody has the knowledge. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said it will come full-hearted, unexpected. I hope you are getting the concept. May Allah Ta'ala continue to guide us. Wal-Qadr, and to believe in Al-Qadr. What's Qadr? The preordainment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We will not talk much on this because the author opened a specific chapter discussing this particular matter, Al-Qadr. وَسَائِلِ مَا ثَبَتَ مِنْ أُمُورِ الْغَيْبِ, and to believe in all that have been affirmed of what? The affairs of the unseen. Who can mention the affairs of the unseen? The Prophet mentioned that the Dajjal will come. It's among the affairs of the unseen, I think. The angels too, they are among the affairs of, can you see them? So you have firm belief towards them. Whatever, that had an authentic hadith or the Quranic verse has actually established, you must believe in that. As established of unseen, you must believe in what? You must believe in that. Well, akhbar, and all the information the Prophet ﷺ gave, you must believe in them. What is enough information? The Prophet gave information about what? The last hour. He gave information about what will happen on the day of Qiyamah. Have you seen them? You have not. Believe in them. Have firm belief in them. Well, usul, and to believe in what? Al-usul. What is usul? What's the meaning of usul? Al-usul is jamu mada al-asl. That is to believe in the fundamentals. What is the meaning of fundamentals? He said, ilmiyya kanat aw amaliyatan. Fundamentals. That is, either they are ilmiyatan. The meaning of ilmiyatan here is that whether they are connected to aqidah, aw amaliyya, or they are connected to what? To jurisprudence, fiqh. Ibn Taymiyyah and also Ibn Qayyim al-Jawziyah, they dislike the categorization of the religion into al-usul and al-furu'. That we have the fundamentals and also we have the sections. They said because if you look at these sections too, what they call section is among the fundamentals. Like if you look at among the furu', we have as-salah. Salah is among the fundamental aspects of Islam. If you don't believe in salah, if you don't pray, it's obviously not a Muslim. So that's why Ibn Taymiyyah and his student Ibn Qayyim, they have the opinion that we should not call it furu', rather we should say both of them are usul. But we have the one that we need to believe in and the one that we need to what? We need to execute practically. So the one we believe in is aqidah. The one we execute practically is what? Is the fiqh. Jamal, do we understand that? Inshallah ta'ala, we are going to stop here. Do we still have time?
Let's start.
Now, as-salaf. As-salaf. What's the meaning of as-salaf? No, I've been this expression of as-salaf. What's the meaning of as-salaf? In Arabic language, when they say as-salaf, what it means is ma taqaddama wa mada. Ma mada wa passed and preceded. That's the meaning of what Salaf. فَلَمَّا آسَفُونَا انْتَقَمْنَا مِنْهُمْ. Allah said, فَأَغْرَقْنَاهُمْ أَجْمَعِينَ وَجَعَلْنَاهُمْ سَلَفًا وَمَثَلًا لِلْآخِرِينَ. Allah said, when they provoked us to certain length, فَلَمَّا آسَفُونَا, when they provoked us to certain length, انْتَقَمْنَا مِنْهُمْ, we extracted the rebellious one among them. فَأَغْرَقْنَاهُمْ أَجْمَعِينَ, and we drowned them all. Allah said, وَجَعَلْنَاهُمْ سَلَفًا, we now made them people of what? Of the past. وَمَثَلًا لِلْآخِرِينَ, and we made them also example for the future generation. So Salaf means what? In Arabic language, somebody has passed, somebody has preceded. The Prophet ﷺ in the hadith of Imam Bukhari and Muslim, hadith muttafaqun alayh, hadith of Aisha, he told Fatima that ni'ma salaf ana laki, ni'ma salaf ana laki. What an excellent predecessor I am to you. What an excellent predecessor I am to you. When he informed Fatima about what? His death, he said, فَاتَّقِ اللَّهَ وَاصْبِرِي فَإِنَّهُ نِعْمَ السَّلَفُ أَنَا لَكِ. As-salaf here means what has passed and what? And preceded. But in the Sharia, in Islam, in the knowledge of Aqidah, when they say as-salaf, what do they mean? The author said, هُمْ صَدْرُ هَذِهِ الْأُمَّةِ. They are the origin of this ummah. They are the what? Origin of who? Of this particular ummah. The ummah of who? The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu. Min as-sahaba. Min as-sahaba. Min here is libayan and this, not litabi'id. They are the origin of this ummah. Ranging from, you can see there's the translation. Ranging from as-sahaba, the sahaba. Who is a sahaba? As-sahaba jamu mala? Sahabi. Man was sahabi? Who is a sahabi? Man laqiya an-nabiy sallallahu alayhi wa sallam mu'minan bihi wa mata ala al-islam. He who met the Prophet, believed in him and died upon what? Islam. Do you get the condition? He met the Prophet, he believed in him, and he died upon what? That belief. There was a man called Khalid ibn Khuwaylid. The very day he entered Medina was the day the Prophet died. Is it part of the Sahaba? The very day he entered Medina was the day the Prophet died. Is it part of the Sahaba? No, he was only he's a mukhadram. He's what? A mukhadram. Those who lived in the generation of the Prophet but could not actually meet with him, they are called what? Mukhadram. Or mukhadramun if you like. Do we understand? So there were also two individuals, Ash'af and one of the companions. When the Prophet was alive, they believed. When the Prophet died, they disbelieved. But before they died, they believed. And they died upon that belief. Are they Sahabas? Are they Sahabas? Now Musa said no. Any other person?
They are not.
They are not. They are not. Any other person? They are Sahabas. Said what? Because we say a Sahabi is one who made the Prophet believe in him and died upon that belief. Then they made the Prophet they believe in him. After he demanded his belief. But before they died, they believe and they died upon that belief. The second point is that they must believe in the Prophet when the Prophet was alive. They met him also, they must meet him, and understand that they must die upon what? That's why Imam al-Zahabi, he said that Nabiullah Isa is among the Sahabas. Imam al-Zahabi is of the opinion that Nabiullah Isa is among the Sahabas. He said because when the Prophet went up from Mi'raj, he saw Nabiullah Isa, and undoubtedly Nabiullah Isa believed in the Prophet. Nabiullah Isa will come to this world and die as well, as a Muslim. So that's why he said, Akhiru Sahabi huwa Nabiullah Isa. But the ulama said no. The likes of Allah, Shaykh Muhammad ibn Salih al-Uthaymeen said no. Nabiullah Isa cannot be described as a what? As a Sahabi, because the status of the Sahabi is lesser than that of Ebro Nabi. So if you describe him as a Sahabi, it's as if you are bringing down what? His status. And for him, the Sahabi is one who made the Prophet believe in him and what? That of Allah. So the scholar said they are the origin of this ummah. Ranging from who? The Sahabas, what Tabi'in, and those who succeed them. Those who do what? That is their student. Wa'a'immatil huda. Wa'a'immatil huda. And the guided leaders. The guided leaders in the generation of the Sahabas. The guided leaders in the generation of whom? The Tabi'in. the guided leaders in the generation of the Tabi'in. That's why it said, وَأَيُّمَّةُ الْهُدَى فِي الْقُرُونِ الثَّلَاثَةِ الْمُفَضَّلَةِ. And the guided leaders in the three favored generation. Which one is the three favored generation? And this one is Al-Imam Muslim. خَيْرُ النَّاسِ الْقَرْنِينَ ثُمَّ الَّذِينَ يَلُونَهُمْ ثُمَّ الَّذِينَ يَلُونَهُم. The best of generation is my generation. Then the one that succeed them, the one that what? Succeed them. How many? Three. The generation of the Sahaba, Tabi'un, and what? So these are religion equal. They are the Salaf. So when you hear Salaf, they are referring to who? These three generations. But here, why did the author say وَأَئِمَّةُ الْهُدَى? This is من بعد ذكر الخاص على العام تعظيما لشأن الخاص. After he has mentioned their generation, he then mentioned them separately, the leaders, the guided leaders, meaning the scholars in the generation of the Sahaba, the scholars in the generation of the Tabi'un, the scholars also in the generation of who? The Tabi'un. Who are the scholars in the generation of the Sahaba? Abdullah ibn Abbas. Cool? We have Abdullah ibn Mas'ud. Do we understand? What about the Tabi'un? We have the likes of Mujahid ibn Jabal. We have Sa'id ibn Jubayr. What about the Tabi'in? We have the likes of Imam Malik, Imam Shafi'i and their likes. All of these people, they call them Masabihul Tuja. Masabihul Mada Al-Tuja. What the lamp of darkness. The lamp of darkness. Whenever people are confused in their religion, they refer back to who? They refer to them. They seek fatwa from them. Jamal, do we understand this? وَيُطْلَقُ عَلَى كُلِّ من ابتدى بهؤلاء وصار على نهجهم في سائر العصور سلفي. Do we understand? So we are going to translate it like this: من ابتدى بهؤلاء. Those who emulate and follow these people. Which people, Jamal? Which people? The Salaf. وصار على نهجهم. And tread upon their path. Those who emulate and follow these people and tread upon what? Their methodology, their path. في سائر العصور, in the other generations, وَيُطْلَقُ, they are called Salafi. I hope you are getting the concept. So, وَيُطْلَقُ عَلَى كُلِّ من ابتدى, or you can translate it like this: وَيُطْلَقُ السَّلَفِي. The expression Salafi is used على كل من ابتدى بهؤلاء, upon anyone who imitate, who emulate and follow these people, وَسَارَ عَلَى نَهْجِهِمْ, and tread upon their path في سائر العصور, in the world, in the other generations. They call them what? Salafi. Jamal, do you understand? Nisbatan ilayhim, as a word, attribution, as attachments to them. So that means, if you practice your religion the way these three favored generations practice their religion, you are called what? Salafi. Jamal, do you understand? I hope you understand the concept. But if you did not practice your religion the way they practice their own, you are not what? Salaf. You can be called Salafi though, because Salaf is divided into two. We have Salaf al-Salih and Salaf al-Talih. Salaf al-Talih, a pious predecessor, and what? Non-pious predecessor. I hope you are getting it. So one who did not practice his religion according to these people, even if he's calling himself Salafi, we will take him as what? A Khalafi. We will not take him as Salafi. Because this expression Salafi is not only those who are practicing Sunnah that are bearing this Salafi. My own cousin brother, I hope you are getting it. In fact, a report just came to me a day before yesterday. Do you understand? He's my first cousin. It's not of one Sunnah at all. But you understand Sluga very well. He's upon one of these sects that most of us know here. I hope you are getting it. He too they are calling him Salafi. I hope you are getting the concept. They are calling him what? Salafi. And he is very far away from Sunnah. He's upon the Aqidah that all of us here we know. That Aqidah that is common in this our environment. I hope you are getting it. So that is his akida. But everywhere they are calling you what? Salafi. I hope they are getting the concept. And this Salafi is confusing people. It's giving them wrong fatwa. I hope they are getting the concept. But because they have Salafi, they believe that it's upon what? It's upon Sunnah. So it is not the name that matters. It is what? Implementation. Al-ibra la bitasammiyat. Lakin bil-haqa'iq. It's not by calling yourself Salafi or I hope you are getting the concept. It's by working with, what the expression Salafi actually what indicates. Jamal, do we understand? We have discussed this prior to this time. That calling yourself Salafi is jaiz. It's what? It's permissible. If you call yourself Salafi, if somebody say he will not call himself Salafi, that does not take him out of what? From Sunnah. Go and check as-Salafiyya, يعني as-Salafiyya al-Hudud wa Shubuhat of Hamid Mahmud Hamid. Al-Albani debated with a man who said he cannot call himself Salafi. I hope you are getting the concept. Say he cannot call himself Salafi. Al-Albani debated with him, at the end he called himself Salafi. Go and check this book I mentioned, as-Salafiyya al-Hudud wa Shubuhat. Sheikh Saleh Fawzan was asked that, can a person call himself Salafi? Somebody that is calling himself Salafi, is he not purifying himself? Sheikh Fawzan said, if that is purification, is good. This kind of purification is wajib. Because you have to purify ourselves from other sects. I hope they are getting it. Ahmad Sheikh too was asked, that, can you call yourself Salafi? He said, there is no problem. I hope you are getting the concept. So there is no problem if you call yourself what? Salafi. But you should know that what is considered is what? Is the implementation, not what? Not the name. How many people bear Salafi but they are not upon what? They are not upon Salafiyya. I hope you are getting the concept. May Allah Ta'ala continue to guide us. Inshallah Ta'ala, we are going to stop here. The reason why we summarize the class in this manner is because we don't have the book with us. I hope you are getting it. Whatever I've said that is wrong, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive me. Whatever I've said that is correct, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward each and every one. I want to advise us that let us follow this group gradually. Wallahi, there are a lot of more lessons in this particular book you have seen. May Allah have you tonight. Assalamu alaikum.